Hi everyone, it's Kev's Magpie's YouTube channel. Welcome back to another video on my channel, and in today's video I'll be previewing our official preseason game. Now, if you are watching Kev's Magpies, welcome, like, comment, share. If you're new to the channel, watching this for the first time, like, comment, share and subscribe. Now, I think they're calling the Amy Community Series. So of course we got Richmond. I think it should be our home game. But having said that, Richmond have got a new coaching staff, so that obviously comes into effect. Now we know they have been playing poorly last year, and they haven't played that well. I think there'll be a bit more kicking side, a bit more possession side as well. It's what we're seeing is that they'll try and take the game on, try and get that surge football, which they're known for. But I think with the way that Richmond's new coach will do, Adam Muse will be a bit more control of the footy, a bit more kick mark type of style of game. So I think the one way that we need to do is we need to beat Richmond with faster ball movement. Obviously that's going to be the key, knowing that how good this team can be. Now Richmond are generally going to be bottom four in my opinion. I don't think they'll play finals whatsoever. So I think this is a chance to really try and build something towards opening round. Now we know that teams are going to try and come at us at some point. We're going to get our form, we're going to have a bit of a dip, but one thing I will say is that now that this is a great opportunity to beat Richmond, and a lot of people will say otherwise, but our record, our main record against Richmond is that we generally match up really well against them. Like, we really do. Obviously the last time we met, we beat Richmond in round 3 by 14 points. So I think this game will be more of an attacking style game. I think this will be surge footy at its best. Now Richmond are a team at the moment that haven't quite, and I'm going to say this, that they've lost a bit of key plays towards it. So it's not going to be the same. It's not going to be the way that they want, so it's going to be different. So again, like, we know what we're going to get out of, for teams like Richmond and all the rest. But I'm confident that we'll get the job done against Richmond, knowing how good, we can be. And, it's just the way that we are going to be. And I'm pretty confident that we will play to our strengths, like we generally do. So let's talk about the last time we met. Now obviously it was a low scoring game, 8-15, 63 to 7-7, 49. I think this is a much different Richmond team. We know they're going to go small sort of type thing. Their forward line, they got Noah Bolter out up there. Just probably sure Bolton might play a little bit. Dustin Martin maybe in the forward line / midfield. So I do think that this is an opportunity for us to really knock off the Tigers now, just to build up their confidence for round 1 and for opening round. So I'm pretty happy with the way training's been. Obviously, like, you hear, and when you go down there, you really do see what Richmond are trying to do. So obviously, we know they want to have a bit more controlled kick mark type of style game. They might want to do that quicker, but they can play their surge football, which they are known to do. But unfortunately, being that Richmond are a bit younger, and the key areas for me is where we can get them is in defence. Their defence isn't as great. Our defence is a lot better. But we will have to wait and see as well on what we need to do. So it's at Icon Park, 6:40. I'll be streaming it, so it's something that we'll do, but we'll take it from there. Now, my top 5 for this week, number 1 is game plan and tactics. I think we just need to take the game on through the corridor, get that surge ball movement going from half back. Tom Lynch and Noah Bolter, that's where, for me, we can get Richmond out the back pretty quickly. They're not going to go any slower. I think if we can just put them under a lot of pressure, it will work. So that's one where we can get something out of it. Number 2 is our midfield. Now, I think Richmond's midfield is still going to be competitive. There's no caution, as we know. But there is Taranto and Hopper. So I think with our midfield, if we can just get the clearances, we get Cameron or Cox, whoever is going to be our ruckman and second ruck, and just use the ball forward and really start taking over and winning the clearances as well. And that way we can just get the ball movement going superbly as well. So that would be a key matchup that I would do, is to get in long quick. Now, number 3 is the selection. Who plays, who doesn't. I think you need Billy Franklin on or Tom Lynch. You can have Darcy Moore there. I think you can afford to have Howe as probably third key defender. And maybe you got Chris Know what you think with the speed. But then our forward line, I would have my check. I would have probably AJ Avery as a second tall forward. And then you've got to have Lockie Schutz in as well, who could present something for us as well. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can do. But I'm pretty confident that we'll make a few adjustments in our team. Number 4 is our defensive pressure. Now, our defensive pressure on the ball carrier has to be really good. Now, I think it's probably, the result may not mean too much, but if we can just get the ball rolling, I think we can cause a bit of a stir. So I'm pretty happy where we're at with that. And number 5, I think it's just get through unscathed. Win, lose, it's not going to matter. It's in the preseason. The boys are going to try, no doubt, a lot more harder than what they normally would. Instead of the match simulations, which again, that meant nothing. People just take that results and try and bring us down. If anything, the Carlton game was worse on their end, because they didn't look as great, certainly being the prelim final. But I think for us as well, it's a bit of a trial and see who was good. So I'm pretty happy with that. And obviously I'm going to tip Collingwood to win by 25 points. I think we'll come out well. And I think we'll just keep holding Richmond at bay. And knowing the fact is they got Lynch and Bolter up in that forward line. They don't really scare me as much, except for maybe a Dustin Martin and Charles Bolton who can go through the middle as well. But having said that too, I'm pretty confident that we'll get the job done in that aspect as well. Now, before I go, does this game mean anything? Look, it doesn't in the sense of, well, we've, being the 27th of Feb and game currently, is opening round, and that's going to be in March. So from obviously tomorrow to the 9th of March, we've got like 2 weeks for that. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Like, comment, and also subscribe. And please don't get to show around to mates of follow Collingwood, or if you're an AFL supporter as well. I'll be doing AFL content. Like, I'll go through the preseason games and have my thoughts as well on that. And then obviously I'm going to do a recap or review of that round as well. So it should be interesting to see what comes out of it. Plenty of content up for grabs as well. But don't forget to drop a like and also drop a sub as well. Until next time, bye for now.